All right, we got Gamehawk on the line.
All right, Gamehawk. Before
How's
we
it
start,
going, gentlemen?
how long have you been watching the show?
About 5 years now.
Half a decade.
Winning.
How did you find us?
You know, I actually, when I went through a divorce, I was looking at different content, red pill stuff, and I came across your stuff and I devoured it. I started from the very beginning, went through everything that you ever produced, and then I've been staying current and being a subscriber since then.
That's awesome, man.
Outstanding, man. So tell us what your favorite crazy holiday story is.
Well, it's not as good as Pop's, but did you? Oh, by the way, did you ever go trash can bowling? We used to.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're not talking about that.
Yeah.
I almost threw my coworker at Blockbuster into traffic in a Farmer Jack shopping cart. Does that count?
It's a good one.
He was kind of a dumbass.
You know, there's always one in your circle of friends that's willing to do anything for approval, and that's the one you pick.
Or beer.
Or
approval
beer.
or
Yeah.
beer. Yes.
You know, hold my beer. I'll jump off the 2-story building into the pool. Yeah. Doesn't end well.
It'll be fine.
No.
There's no water in the pool, but it'll be fine.
No, I'm actually working on a stand-up comedy skit, and that's one of my jokes. Like the two main things that kill most men is alcohol and pussy. And to reinforce that point, simple phrase, hold my beer.
Sheer fucking hubris.
It's usually
all right.
Watch this. It seems to come along a lot too.
Yeah.
And then when you're done, hold D's nuts.
All right. Tell us your story there, Gamehawk.
Okay. Well, when I was raising my kids way back when, we always liked to go up into the mountains because we live in a very mountainous area in the northwest of the state. And so we'd go out and cut a silver trip Christmas tree. And so I took my girlfriend at the time up, and we went and got 2 trees. So you'd get a $10 permit and cut these trees down. So I got this beautiful 10-foot silver tip. You know, it cost you $300 to buy one, you know? So I'm like,
Damn.
Oh yeah, winning, you know, we're on top of it. Bring it back to the house. The kids and I spent, I don't know, a couple hours decorating it because I used to collect ornaments. So,
all right. That's a homo point. I'm going to give you a homo point for that.
I will have to take that.
All right.
Hey, I'm just saying, of the 2 people in this room, only one of us has delivered hot loads at high speed into other men. I have not.
Actually, that's not true.
What are you talking about?
You've shot people.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
There's 2 of us that have done that.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys are both gayer than me. That's a good time.
Yeah. And listen,
I'm just giving you shit, man. It's all good.
there is no enjoyment in that either.
I know there's no
Not at
enjoyment. Well, I can't imagine there's a whole lot of enjoyment in being a bottom either. But hey, I mean, it's their own. Sorry.
All right. Continue on, Gamehawk.
They got your back.
Okay. So anyway, when I got this really nice tree, we set it up and everything looks great, you know, and as Christmas is approaching, I started hearing this weird sound. I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. And I started finding these little tiny lean green pellets underneath the tree and all over the presents and stuff. And after a time, I said, well, the tree doesn't look as good as it used to. And by the time Christmas came around, I finally noticed that we had these caterpillars in the tree and they were eating the goddamn thing. And we looked like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree by the time the day actually showed up.
Nice.
Destroyed it. Yeah, you know, and so then the next year we decide, okay, well, we'll try again. And we're heading up, and I've got a 4-wheel drive pickup truck, and we're talking like a U.S. Forest Service 1-lane dirt road on the side of a mountain. So there's
totally safe.
Yeah,
it'd be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, 800-foot drop on one side, cliff, you know, embankment on the other, no place to go. It'll be fine, right?
It'll be fine.
So there's a foot of snow, and I'm like, okay, no problem. So I put chains on my truck. It's in 4-wheel low, and I'm figured, hey, 1-ton diesel pickup, we're good, we're golden, right? So we start chugging up the hill, and I turn this corner, and there's a straightaway at about a 30-degree angle. We run into ice. There's 2 inches of solid ice underneath the snow. The truck starts bunny hopping like this and sliding toward the edge. And we get right near the edge. I get the truck stopped. Have to get everybody out, stand on the side of the road. back the truck up for about a quarter of a mile, and I finally get to a spot where I could slide it around in a corner and face it downhill. And I put my kids and my girlfriend back in the truck, and I said, "Okay, that's enough of that." And we went and left, you know. And she complained about the fact that I bought a tree that year. She couldn't figure out why in the world I didn't want to go back up there. So,
you saved our lives, but you could have paid less for the tree.
Exactly. You know? It's about perspective. It's all about perspective.
Chicks, man.
All right, that's going to have to go on the list here of cunt maneuvers. Please.
Yeah, it was 3 days before my sphincter finally relaxed.
No kidding.
About something.
Holy shit. Oh.
Pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah, there's nothing like driving on mountainous roads with a narrow passage to give you your whole life a sphincter factor of about 9.5.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I share another small Christmas story with you guys, if that's okay.
Right. Yeah, sure.
This one's a little funnier. I bought my kids Nerf guns for Christmas.
Awesome. That's my favorite gift.
Okay. And so my big thing is that I would hunt my children. And so I gave them a head start, you know, and we ended up, the downstairs of my house is a big open area in a lot of places. And so I'd been trained in building searches and how to do that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And so I get out my, you know, infantry tactics, and I said, okay, go hide, you know. And so we'd go around in the house and we'd hunt them down and shoot them. We had a war for about 3 hours on Christmas.
That's awesome.
The best time.
I did the same shit. You pie the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
Pie in the corner. Eventually that escalated into paintball when my son was in scouting. And so then
there you go.
We played capture the flag and then all kinds of stuff with paintball guns.
My worst paintball story. I was in the 403rd Civil Affairs Battalion.
Hope you wore a cup.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was wearing a cup, but this guy fires his paintball from about 150 feet away, which is way out of range. So I'm standing there like, oh, he'll never hit me. Boom. Right in the fucking nipple. That thing swelled up like a grape and was fucked up for like 3 weeks. I'm like, should I go to the doctor? How do I explain this?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, maybe I get a leech and put it on there and bring it down. It was fucking bad. It was bad.
Yeah, you got to be all kitted up when you're going to play with paintball guns. It doesn't end well.
No, that shit hurts. All right, we're going to move on here, Gamehawk. Thanks for coming on, brother.
Thank you for your time.
No
Good
problem,
stories, brother. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
That's hilarious.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the meat caser box.